Hello everyone, it's Gigi. Welcome to Saturday Morning Makes with Jill Norwood. This is my episode 12. And if you're interested in following along, all you have to do is do a hashtag SatMornMakes and join in on the fun. Just create whatever you want, whether it be during the week or on a Saturday, and upload it. Okay, so first I'm going to start out. My husband needed a sympathy card made. So I'm going to share what I used. I used some walnut stain distress oxide. I did some heat embossing, so I used my Versamark. I used my powder from EK Success Tools. I used one of my favorite powders, which is Wow, the Opaque Bright White Regular. I also used my Infinity Rectangle dies by Hero Arts. I used the MFT About Sympathy, and I used this one here. I used a Stampin' Up! Stamp set called Beautifully Braided. And I used the flower, and I used this little shadow. And this is what I came up with. And it's for a guy, and my husband said he loves it, so that's what matters. It's very sad to make these cards, but we all need them. I need to start making them ahead of time. Okay, the next one, to be cheery now, I made my Father's Day cards, one for my husband and one for my dad. I haven't done the inside yet, I just did the outside. I don't have the paper I used scraps, and it was Tim Holtz's papers, but I have the dies. It's Gina Marie Designs the tree frame die, and I used the Sizzix Tim Holtz Alterations Old Jalopy die, and this one was gifted to me. And so I made this one here, and it's blank on the inside right now. And I made a lighter version of this one here. So one will go to my husband and one will go to my dad. So that was those. Next, I used my Infinity dies again from Hero Arts. I used my Mama Elephant die called All Prettied Up Creative, and I used the scallop. I used the Gina K Designs called Beautiful Birds, and I used this one right here. And I used my Copics to color it up. I used Mermaid Lagoon Distress Oxide, and I used the Glitter Dust and Silver. And this is what I came up with. I really like how it turned out. So I colored it up. I did the ink just stressing in the background with the Mermaid Lagoon. I did the I Will Sing a New Song. I also colored up the flower. I used this white pen, the Signo Uniball broad pen, and I did some white accents on the bird's face and on the flower. I popped up the flower, and I left it blank on the inside. but I really like how this one turned out. And then my last project, I used some tulle from Walmart. This is the glitter tulle. I used this Nestabilities Stars die. I used this one right here, the second one from the smallest. I used this David Totera Thinlits die called Peacock Fan, and I used the large one. I used the Sizzix Thinlits Tim Holtz die called Rosette Set, and I used this one down here. I used some ephemera, and I used this one by Pebbles. I used a treat stick from my latest haul, and I used the red and white one. And I used a piece of paper from this paper pad by Bo Bunny called Celebrating Freedom. And I used this one up here, the Fireworks. And I got this in November 2019. The paper is really pretty if you wanted to see it real quick. If you're thinking on looking it up to purchase it, it is so pretty. Okay, and then it repeats. Okay, and I made a wand, and this is what I came up with. And then the stars on the back. So you can see the tulle. Oh, and I also used silver glitter dust. I sprayed it up with that. So I made a 4th of July one. Put the bird on there. I put some flowers. I put USA with some stars. I did the big rosette, and then I did the little rosette right here peeking out in glitter, blue glitter. So that is what it looks like. So I thank y'all for joining me today. Please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I'll write back. Okay, love you guys. Bye.